Hey, welcome back. We are playing some more Cabernet. We just finished the first chapter, and we're just about to start chapter 2, but we're gonna need to fall asleep because it is sunrise, and the only thing keeping us safe from burning up in a final death is our coffin, which is on a bed, which seems superfluous, but
I want to look around more before I go to sleep.
do you now? At what, pray tell? We checked that. We saved there. Oh, here.
Huh. The window goes out directly to the main street.
Why?
Could come in handy now that I can actually fly.
Okay, well, okay, you got me there. Okay, there we go. That was the... Why? Ah! I feel like you can open it when you actually want to fly. You don't need to leave that open now. Like, who knows who's going to fly in? That Hussar guy could. Now are we allowed to sleep?
It's been a long night. Time for a little rest.
Okay, there we go. Are we ready to end this day? Yes, because if we leave the room, we're going to be roasty toasty.
Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
Who is this?
Come over to the window.
Oh, it's Hussar again. Wait, why is the window closed? We just opened it. And why are we in our nightgown? Wait. I'm not... Okay, I'm not opening the window like this, but apparently we are. Yeah, Oliver. I kind of... I had a feeling that might happen.
Oh, it's only you. You scared me half to death. What do you need?
I have some business from the Countess to discuss with you. Would you kindly invite me in?
The window is already open. Why the formalities?
You know, dearie.
Have you not read about this in your vampire stories? We can't come into someone else's chambers unless we are invited.
Invitations. To enter a non-public room or area, we got this in the tooltip earlier. A vampire must first receive an invitation from the owner, even if they're another vampire. Once the invitation is granted, a vampire may access the place in perpetuity, unless the invitation is revoked by the owner. I mean, it is tedious, but we'll play along.
That makes sense. You don't want guests like us to drop by unannounced.
It's a real pain in the ass, if you ask me. Hunting would have been so much easier without technicalities like this. So, will you let me in or not?
Oh, okay. What do I get in return? No, come on. We can tease him a little. We're best enough buds. We can do that.
Sounds to me like someone is forgetting their manners.
That's not funny, just let me in.
You drawing more stones? I thought you did all your stone and tree drawing already, Goofy.
Not without you asking nicely.
Fine. Would you kindly let me in, fair lady?
With pleasure. Please come in, Hussar.
And why did you have to fly to the opposite side of the room?
Nice place you got yourself over here.
You have to fix things. Well, then...
The good doctor must want to keep you comfortable.
Wait. So, 9 out of how many, though? Like, how many do you have to fix? Versus how many did you initially draw?
The doctor has been very kind.
See, cold calculation, bargaining, even extortion, that I understand. The intentions are clear. Kindness is where I get suspicious.
Okay, I think this might be another. Yeah, I'm very specific. No, we'll just again, we're doing the kind of goody two shoes playthrough. Hey, you know what? You can be all world weary and cynical. You are European after all, but no, let's just agree to disagree. The world is rough enough. I'll take kindness where I can find it.
I, for one, believe in people's good nature. What's even the point to live otherwise?
Believe what you must, Lisa. But in my experience, people tend to disappoint much more often than not.
Well, if you're always distrusting them, yeah.
In any case, you're not here to discuss human character, are you?
That's very true. Let's cut to the chase. Countess would like you to run a quick errand for her, and if everything goes well, she will be very grateful.
What's the favor?
There's this young couple in town, Evgeny and Anastasia.
Oh, those two.
More importantly, they are related to the new mayor, Savely Skortsov. I think Evgeny is his second nephew or whatnot. No matter. According to our sources, the mayor occasionally stores important documentation in their house. Do you see where I'm going with this?
You want me to burn down the house so the documents get destroyed? Oh, seriously?
You don't want me to rob their house, do you?
That's a rather tactless way to put it. Countess would simply like you to retrieve said documentation. Before you say anything, remember that she allowed your conversion to be completed and virtually saved you from death.
Wait. Allowed my... Cause the doctor turned us. So what did... Allowed the conversion to be completed? And virtually saved us from death? That sounds odd.
That doesn't seem like the right thing to do. Do I have any say in all this?
I really want to say yes, but sadly, that's just not the position you are in just yet.
Sounds like there isn't much choice in this favor. I guess I have no other option.
Splendid. All you need to do is to befriend Anastasia or Evgeny and get invited into their house. Then you can enter any time and get what you need without them ever finding out.
And how do I know it's them?
He's a hotshot poet, and she is one of those sensitive, artistic types.
No wonder they're a couple.
What else? Oh, they are both blondes. I always found that peculiar.
Okay, well, tell me about Anastasia first, just in case.
What else can you tell me about Anastasia?
Not much. Although I do often see her going in and out of the church.
Ooh, can we go in the church?
You go to church.
Heavens, no. But the roof of it is my favorite spot in town. I'd like to smoke there on occasion.
Very surreptitiously, I assume.
Where should I look for Evgeny?
Okay, Anastasia at church, Evgeny...
Let's see. He is a mediocre poet who, surprise, surprise, enjoys an occasional shot of vodka. I would start your search at Arbin's Literary Salon.
Well, we wanted to go there anyway, so that's perfect. And what exact documents are we looking for?
What kind of documents am I looking for?
All I can say to you right now is that you'll know them when you'll see them.
That's vague.
That's not very helpful.
That will have to do.
I think I've got it from here.
Remember, just befriend one of them and get an invitation to their house. This will come in handy when you'll have to hunt, too. I'll check in a few days and see where you're at.
Oh, a few days. We got time. That's good.
Almost forgot. Here's a little something for incidentals.
Thank you.
Enjoy your new life. I'll see you around.
Ooh, how much did we get? 20 coins? Ooh, damn. We are loaded. Also, we're at exactly 20 humanity. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but we got it. Okay, so there's actually a timeline. So meet Anastasia and Evgeny, become friends with Anastasia or Evgeny by June 14th. And there's no timeline on that or that. Or that. Okay, so there. So that's telling us, yeah, we got 2 days to find them, befriend, and get this. Well, actually, no, it just says meet, become friends. Doesn't say anything about get the documents. And now he's free to come over and go into whenever he sees fit, unless and until we revoke the invitation. So, I mean, he's invited for now, but it's not forever. Okay, meet Anastasia and Evgeny, become friends. Oh, have an introductory chat with Dr. Volkov. Anything else? We good? Okay, I think we're good.
Too bad I can't see my reflection in mirrors anymore. I wonder if I will one day forget my face.
But we didn't, and he left. Well, we can do it at any time, I assume. Like, if he drop by and says, yeah, actually, no, you're no longer invited in here. And I guess the rules of vampiredom means he's got to flee. Okay, we'll go ahead and save over that. This very much feels like a game where you're meant to do multiple playthroughs. Okay, yeah, let's take the provincial garb. So we'll get a little buff to our literature and writing. We could go read.
Dr. Volkov, may I have a word?
Come in.
Maybe we'll have a chat with our benefactor here first. Also, there's a is that a mask back there? It looks like it.
What should I work on today?
Oh, so this is where we're working, clearly. No, I just wanted to talk to the guy.
Welcome, Miss Morozova. Appreciate you coming over straight away. Punctuality is a highly important quality in a doctor. I trust you had a restful night? Or rather, day, I suppose.
Okay, we don't need to keep bringing up bullshit. Yeah, it was a very restful night. Thank you.
I did. Thank you. Never thought that sleeping in a coffin would be so comfortable.
Yes, well, we have a lot to cover, don't we? Where would you like to start?
I'd love to start with my medical duties, if you don't mind. You mentioned you might have some tasks for me?
I most certainly do. As of last month, the only other doctor in the area passed away, God rest his soul. Not that he was that much help. Human medicine has always been a step behind.
Well, the lack of immortality probably a bit of a hindrance.
But, I admit, with most of my time spent on new research, the work did start to pile up. There is some administrative and patient work I'd like you to take care of. Is this something you think you can handle?
Why would we start where? With punctuality? Hey, you know what, bud? Sure.
Certainly. What should I start with?
Do you remember the woman who was here when you arrived?
Of course. Faina, isn't it?
That's right. As your first assignment, I'd like you to pay her a home visit and look over the bite spot on her neck. I've observed some curious rashes around tick bites in my time. I don't exactly know if there's a correlation, but best to make sure she's doing well.
Oh, so it wasn't. So he wasn't feeding on her. She might actually have a tick bite. Or is someone else feeding on her and she's telling him it's a tick bite?
She lives in our building, so shouldn't be much trouble anyway.
Will do.
Splendid. As for the rest of the tasks, you'll find them all in the journal on my desk. Feel free to borrow my medical bag and use the lab as needed. I myself am particularly proud of my lab's blood testing instruments. I dare say they are far ahead of any mortal medical equipment. To more material matters, your allowance will be distributed gradually as you progress.
Understood. I'll get to it then.
Looking forward to tracking your progress. A doctor's work is never done.
Okay. Oh, journal. There we go. Okay. So the side quest there. So complete the first set of. Okay, so we want to go talk to Faina, check in on her, and then we'll ask the doctor how he was turned. Okay. Oh, wow. +5 buff to science and logic if we get that done. Sort medical records. Okay. 7 coins, takes 3 sessions. Oh, and it progresses time. Okay, so we would be on the clock there. Purchase bandages. Purchase bandages from the general store to refill the inventory. It'll take... Oh, so we get 5 coins. Okay. So we're going to get 5 coins. How much do the bandages cost? Yeah, let's go check in on Faina. And we will tuck into those books eventually, but we got duty calls.
Can't put a cloth on this one. Would only raise questions. Makes for a strange reality check every time I come back home.
Okay, so Faina must be downstairs. Yeah, okay. There's that the thing on the ground. There was one of those on the ground in the office as well. Ah, you found 1 out of 21 scattered painting pieces. Sheesh.
It's a storage room for the building. That's also where packages are delivered for tenants to pick up. No mail for me this time. Faina must be the one that keeps things looking nice around here. I bet Dr. Volkov wouldn't remember to take care of flowers to save his life. This must be where Faina lives.
It's the only other place.
Good evening.
Cat.
I'm Dr. Volkov's new apprentice. He sent me over to check in on you. Is this a good time?
Who cares? Cat.
I know who you are, Lisa. Of course. Come, have some tea with me. I always brew too much. Eyes bigger than my stomach, I guess.
Ooh. Okay, it's going to progress time a little. Wait, can we actually have tea? Can we drink tea? We are a vampire. Hang on, let me, do we have... There, action points. So each night we can spend up to 3 action points. Okay.
Yes, please. I could use a little break. Thank you.
Even though we just started.
Oh, it smells heavenly.
It's juniper, my favorite. With a spoonful of honey, nothing beats it.
Okay, here we go. All right, so we're about to... Yeah, we're about to... If this quest works the way I think it will, we're about to get a big boost to our science and logic. So maybe we go hard on something else? Ooh, this one's going to cost 100. Woo. Okay, if you keep that there, let's go. We'll go 3 in history and politics, and then put the rest in music and art.
Try some. Tell me what you think.
You weren't kidding. It reminds me of the times my mother would make tea for my brother and me when we were little.
Sounds lovely, dear.
It was. Although, I don't think it was about the tea itself, more about the little plates she poured it in for us instead of cups.
We can certainly arrange that if you'd like.
That's all right, thank you. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll start missing them even more.
Poor dear. Did the work take you far from home?
Further than I expected, that's for sure. For some reason, I just feel like telling her everything. I should change the subject before I say something I shouldn't.
Cat.
Is that your cat over there? What's his name?
No, I could never tame that one. He's too much of a free spirit. Comes and goes as he pleases. Always a surprise.
How rude of him.
He's so handsome that I don't mind. Never gave him a name, though.
Okay, so we're free to just ask about, and then we'll do the checkup.
Are you from around here, Faina?
Oh, no, dear. I happened to wander quite a bit before I settled here. Although, I reckon I've stayed in this town longer than you've been alive.
And where have you lived before?
Many places, sweetheart. Oh, far too many places.
I know the feeling.
Anything I should know about life here?
Let's see. For one, the townsfolk tend to be up quite late around these parts. Sort of a local quirk. They say it goes way back.
Can't imagine why.
Not sure how it started, but most places tend to stay open well into the night. I was always a night owl myself, so that never bothered me. But darkness and danger go hand in hand.
Danger?
Lots of temptation, whether you seek it or not. It's like my mother used to say, little dove. Keep your heart open, but your mind sharp.
Yes, handy indeed.
She sounds like a wise woman.
Oh, she was, dear. Much wiser than I'll ever be, anyway.
Do you live here all by yourself?
I wouldn't say I'm all alone. My plants always keep me company. From time to time, that handsome gentleman in the armchair pays me a visit. And if ever I'm in trouble, I have some lovely neighbors to bother. I'm never alone. Not really.
Okay, so about that checkup.
Well, as nice as this has been, we should probably start the examination. So, how are you feeling? Any noticeable rashes or discomfort?
Oh, I feel just fine, dear. Thank you for asking. The heat's been getting the best of me lately, though.
Didn't think it was that warm outside. But then again, maybe I just haven't spent enough time in my new body.
We may remember that in the future.
Anyway, I say there's no such thing as bad weather. To each their own.
Okay, strong. You live in Russia. Well, she didn't live in Russia. She lives in Eastern Europe. I mean, come on. Tell Will or ask her there's no such thing as bad weather. I dare you.
It seems like there's nothing worrisome on your neck. Still, if you notice anything, make sure to let me or the doctor know.
Of course, dear.
Okay, good thing we read that science book.
Huh. It seems like you do have a mild fever.
Anything I should worry about?
We should run some tests.
This may be a great opportunity to use Dr. Volkov's experimental lab equipment. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but just in case, let's take a blood sample, shall we?
Whatever you say, Doctor.
Just relax. It will only hurt for a second.
Okay, so we got a blood sample. Looks like we didn't progress time. That's very handy.
Perfect. Now, have some more tea and a nice rest. I'll take this to the laboratory.
Thank you for stopping by, dear.
I should be going. Might I stop by again sometime to check in on you?
That would be lovely. You're always welcome in this house.
Hey!
Thank you for the tea again. It was delicious.
You're welcome, little dove. Come again soon.
Aw, cat go bye-bye.
Faina's plants are so well kept. She almost treats them like they are her equals.
Puzzle piece? Puzzle piece?
Faina's plants are so well...
That's not what I wanted to click on.
The air in this flat smells different, fresher than in the rest of town. I think it must be the plant's way of paying Faina back for her devotion.
Okay, why can't... There's obviously a piece of the painting there on the floor. What? Okay, why do I have to go over here to grab it? Anyway, if you drew one of the rocks as a ghost, I don't know what would your ghost drawing look like? Oh, find the cat. Okay. Oh, be back in a while if not. Oh yeah, no worries, Oliver. Yep. Have a good one. We'll keep going till our usual time.
It's a storage room for the...
Okay, he's not hiding back there. But yeah, so if we don't see you before the end of the stream, yeah, we'll catch you next time. Let me see. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, okay, so process the blood test in the lab by the 13th, so by tomorrow. Okay, so can we get around him? Can we get past him? No, or is that going to be like the very? Oh no, there we go. There we go.
Dr. Volkov's vessel. Nothing fancy, of course. Efficient use of space. Makes perfect sense.
If you don't mind, I prefer the window closed.
Sorry. I wonder if vampires' eyesight deteriorates the same as humans. If so, the doctor is a prime candidate for thicker glasses with such dim lighting.
Okay, well, we probably just annoy the doctor if we kept fussing with the window. So, oh, hang on, let's check the journal. Oh, collect reward. Or can we do that? Yeah, maybe we can't. Oh no, we can. Hey. So make a home visit and conduct a follow-up appointment. I see. So process that by tomorrow. Okay, go find the cat. Oh yeah, we're racking up the side quest here. I love it.
What should I work on today?
Okay, so this will, like one of these white ghosts you find. Why Why would you draw one of the rocks as a ghost rather than just as a rock? Are you that tired of drawing rocks? So we can use one of our action points. It'll push it to like the middle of the night, and then we're gonna have to run out and start making friends with Anastasia and Evgeny.
What incredible lab instruments! It's as if I'm looking into the future or reading a Jules Verne book. Let's take a look at the doctor's notes. I'm sure I can figure it out. Perfect. Now I should wait some time to check the results. They should be ready tomorrow, but if I wait longer than that, it may be too late.
Okay, now let's get moving, because yeah, so we'll stop in tomorrow. We'll read those results. That's fine. Yeah, so do that tomorrow. But we need to get moving on this because we are on the clock. So we need to meet. I don't know if we can befriend them in one night, but we can at least make some progress toward that. Like Evgeny is at Arbin's most likely, and then Anastasia is at the church. Oh, hang on. Before we do that, we only have 3 save slots, but we might as well make liberal use of them. There we go. So yeah, so that the first save slot's for the start of the day. The second one gonna be in the middle. We have our doctor bag, right? Yeah, doctor bag. We got our emergency blood. We got the kerosene. Oh yeah, what is the where's the doctor? There's the doctor. Oh yeah, we're actually have warm relations. Which, I mean, given that he's essentially our landlord, that's probably not a bad thing. Okay, ooh, music school. Interesting. We got vodka bar. Okay, we're not on the clock out here, so we don't need to sprint, but I guess we will. We're looking for the church, or well, there's our Arbin's salon.
The community board. Let's see. Politics, local events, lifestyle columns. Quite a lot of missing people listings. Interesting.
Missing people, you say? Grocery store. Oh, we did, there was the thing where we're supposed to get, bandages.
If I ever need to send a letter, I can drop it off here.
Good to know. Okay, so this is the general store where we were supposed to get the bandages.
Too bad I can't eat pastries anymore. At least I can still enjoy the smell.
That almost seems worse than me always being able to smell but never taste.
This produce looks so fresh. I almost feel like eating solid food again.
What can I do for you?
Oh, ooh. Okay, dried fish. Oh, dried fish. Oh, hey. Could we need one of those? Maybe we need one of those to get the cat. Ooh. Okay. Or fishing lures. work clothes, a little music and art, a little history and politics. Emerald Classic, a lot of science. Okay, interesting. Mahogany coffin. Oh, for the upgrade, I see. I don't see any bandages there, though. Mayhaps you have some, sir?
What can I do for you?
Oh, hello, Oleg. Oh, there's a scroll bar. Bandages. Oh, 2. Wait. Okay. Wait, we get paid 5 for spending 2 on... Okay, that doesn't seem right. I'm going to go check. It said we needed to get bandages. How many? Because otherwise, we're coming out, like, way ahead on the deal. Right? Okay, I mean, 3 coins is not, like, way ahead. But it's great business for us. And again, since the clock isn't running, we might as well make sure. So we don't. It feels like coins are going to be a very precious resource. Oh yes, purchase a pack of fresh bandages. Yeah, so just 1. Okay. What was the other one? Oh, the medical records for money. Okay. Yeah, that's time we don't have just now. But coins we do. And actually, this might be a rare game where I actually do focus on buying new clothes. Because the clothes bring stat buffs with them. I think the last time I cared this much about clothes was Cyberpunk 2077, and that was mostly just for drip.
What can I do for you?
Okay, I would like 1 pack of your finest bandages, please. And you know what? Give me 1 of your finest fish.
Enjoy.
It's not for me. At least I don't think it is. Okay, there's the church, and there's Trophime.
This must be Anastasia. I should come up and introduce myself.
We should. Pay no attention to the fish smell. That's purely a coincidence.
Good sermon today?
More or less the same one as always. But then again, people don't usually go to the church expecting plot twists.
I mean, you know what? Fair.
Well, at least it's good enough for someone to come more than once.
I suppose that's true. Forgive me. I don't believe I've seen you around here before. Are you new in town?
Yeah, I just got here. And that is truthful.
I arrived just a couple days ago.
Oh, in that case, let me welcome you to the town. My husband and I are relatively new here ourselves. My name is Anastasia, by the way. I teach at the quaint little music school down the road.
Oh, lovely.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lisa. I work as an apprentice under the doctor.
Oh, we can go for a walk. Or we could if we were close enough. Well, let's work on that. So tell me about this music school.
A music teacher? That must be so rewarding.
It's true. When I see a spark of passion in a student, especially a child, it does make my day 1,000 times brighter. Do you play an instrument yourself?
I used to play fiddle when I was little. Not anymore.
Ah, that's a real shame. But trust me, it's never too late to pick up an instrument again.
I mean, also, factually accurate. It's only too late when you're dead.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. The church choir here sounds remarkable. The tenor in particular is something else.
Doesn't it?
I must admit, I didn't expect to hear something like that in such a small town.
I couldn't agree more. You have quite an ear for music.
You sound surprised. Do I give off such a bad impression?
Oh no, it's just that I rarely meet anyone I have a lot in common with around here. Not anymore, at least.
Aw, are we besties? We can go for a walk. Also, that was fast.
I'm sorry, it's time for me to head home. My husband is waiting. I hope. But perhaps you'd like to keep me company on the way back.
Ooh. Yes, we very much would.
Who would refuse a stroll on such a nice summer evening?
Ooh, I hope this doesn't progress the clock too much. Oh, okay, the game's doing the walking for me. That'd be lovely.
The tenor that you so precisely placed belongs to Father Mikhail. Father Mikhail has a true gift. His voice is unbelievable. I find it very difficult to listen when he speaks, or agree with anything he says. But when he sings, I just can't help myself.
It is frustrating when you can't deny the talent in a person you don't admire.
Isn't that the truth?
Oh, so we took the turn at the
Are you planning to
salon.
come visit the church yourself?
Ooh, okay, that feels like a loaded question. Also, why are we going back the opposite direction? Sure.
Definitely. I used to love the one back in my hometown. It was much smaller than the one here, but I still remember how huge it seemed when I was younger. I miss it.
Well, that's just lovely. It will be nice to see a friendly face in there. If I'm completely honest with you, I come there mostly to listen to the choir. The lights are off.
Uh-oh. Oh, is something wrong? Is the husbando out getting shit-faced?
Is something wrong?
Nothing really. My husband. I don't think he's home yet. Well, it was such a pleasure to meet you, Lisa. Would you stop by my school when you have a moment? I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Ooh.
And who knows, perhaps we can revive some of your old music skills.
Hell yeah.
That never goes away, you know. Not fully.
Of course. I would like nothing more.
Splendid. We are open from Wednesdays to Saturdays.
I'll make sure to drop by. Have a good night, Anastasia.
Good night, Lisa.
Oh, I have a feeling we could be besties with her. Oh, yeah, okay, with Evgeny or Anastasia. Okay. Oh, the bookstore. We actually have not been this way. Let's see what else is back here.
The scales of stability, the symbol of our country. How patriotic.
It almost feels prophetic. Also, hello, person I can't interact with. Ah, the town hall. Ooh, painting. Ooh, there's a little country road there. Well, I feel like we should probably go into these places. Like the town hall seems important. Oh, right, because the, I guess, Evgeny is going to be like, he's got like ties to the mayor. We'll definitely have to check that. Also, hey, Vi, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, the weekend's been good to you so far? We're just, I think yeah, so we're doing, we're back to Cabernet, the full release of the game, and we just finished the first chapter, so now we're actually getting to stuff that we didn't see in the demo.
Locked.
Okay, well, so much for visiting the bookstore. Okay, we'll check the town hall, then we'll go looking for Evgeny. He's like, well, we're doing kind of a goody two shoes playthrough. We have not fed on another person, not yet. Now, how long that'll remain the case, I make no promises.
Locked. I should try again earlier in the day.
Ah, okay, there we go. Also, is that red armband anything, or is that just fashion for that lady? Okay, so we met Anastasia. Now we want to go meet her husband, Evgeny, who is probably still out drinking.
Perched upon a rotting barrow, my eyes survey the fallow field.
Oh yeah, this is Evgeny, who's been described as a mediocre poet.
Where once the wheat grew tall and narrow, now crops bestow a paltry yield. The bitter wind turns lakes to stillness, no saplings in the frozen earth. The farmer's wife now writhes with illness as embers die upon the hearth.
Did he just rhyme earth and hearth? Ugh, okay, I can see why he's considered mediocre.
See how in the forest hollow the firewood, it gathers moss, while in the tavern, ripe with sorrow, the farmer drinks to his great loss. Now raise a toast to her, my brother, nature shall we never scorn. Though often a tempestuous mother, we may yet see the summer's dawn.
He rhymes scorn and dawn. Alright.
Bravo!
Thank you. Thank you kindly, dear friends.
I don't think this clock is working, but it doesn't seem like anybody here cares.
I hear it ticking. Okay, we can't get to Arv and say, well, we'll have to talk to the poet.
I presume you are the famous Evgeny Skortsov?
I don't know how famous I am, but I certainly am him. And whom do I owe the pleasure?
I'm Lisa, the doctor's new recruit. I was looking around and came in here just in time for the poem. Is that something new?
Okay, yeah, our literature is, well, we thanks to our dress, we're passable at literature.
Enchanté, Lisa.
More francophilia.
The poem is actually from my old book. I'm having a bit of writer's block recently.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's nothing that a nice drink won't cure.
Okay. All right, so we can at least clear one of these checks. That's good. This is the first literature check we've cleared this run.
The crowd sure seemed to love your performance.
It appears that way. And what did you think?
I have to go. Okay, we're trying to be cool. We're trying to we made friends with the wife. It'd be good if we made friends with the husband too. And we're trying to get access to their house. So I thought it was brilliant. Lee mediocre.
It was brilliant. Reminded me of early Byron. So passionate and brave.
Thank you. That's quite a compliment. You do know your poetry.
Don't act too surprised, please.
You're right. My apologies. I think such nice sentiment deserves a toast. Would you do a celebratory vodka shot with me?
Vodka isn't really something I drink nowadays.
You know that nobody actually likes vodka, don't you? It's designed to be terrible, to make you feel terrible.
You know what? It's like Russian Malort. I can believe it.
That's why it's a perfect companion for your misery. After all, isn't that why people drink in the first place?
What a compelling pitch.
Advertising is what poets are really made for, isn't it?
Okay, so is this gonna cost us blood? I can't tell. It's red. But obviously we're not drinking blood. You know what? We'll try.
I don't see why not. Let's share our misery.
To the art of poetry, may it continue to shape minds and move the human spirit.
Here, here.
Okay, so our blood is just below like the top of the frame of the painting. Yep, it went down.
Whew, that went down easy. Say, Lisa, perhaps you've rescued me from my writer's block. I just might have a stroke of inspiration.
Delightful news. Although I'm not sure I can take credit for it.
Nonsense. That's what muses always do. Inspire naturally, without even realizing it. Why don't you come back another night? You'll be my first audience and judge.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Well, you know what they say. The break is short between the first and the second shot. I'll go chat with Arbin and get some more.
Be careful or have fun. Yeah, have fun.
Have fun with your misery, companion.
Oh, we always do.
Oh, so is this how we talk to Arbin? Because we do have the visit Arbin at her salon. I suppose we can't talk to anyone else. No, we can look at the clock. We can talk to the poet, and maybe we can talk to Arbin. Yeah, there's no like saving outside of our quarters. So, how do we feel about that? I mean, I guess yeah, it is very much a game where decisions matter, and there is some mild save scumming you can do. But no, I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's. So Arbin did promise us a drink, and maybe we could use it because So if that was 5, that would basically double the loss of blood we've had so far. Oh, that's not actually doing anything. Okay, so maybe not. All right, well, let's not be rude. Okay, so main quest. Right, so we did all that. So we're good there. Yeah, we had to do all that by Friday. So yeah, Anastasia at home. So we got to visit her at the music school tomorrow. Visit Arbin, which apparently we can't do tonight. Find the cat. We're working on that. Okay, so we're working on that. We got the bandages. We did the checkup on Faina. And then we need to do 3 rounds of just going through his medical records. That'll take time. And then, okay, as he returned. Oh, fine. Once he's ready, so we'll come back tomorrow. And then we'll get the results for finding his blood test tomorrow. Okay. So in terms of advancing quests... Oh no, that's Yeah, we already been there. Yeah, advanced equipment, that might be all we can do. Well, but that also means we can explore. Oh, can we actually go in the church? Ah, we have to be invited. Something to remember for the future. So yeah, well, no, I guess because it's a public place. Or no, actually, it's a non-public place. Yeah, that's why we can't just waltz in.
Apologies.
That was a very fast apology, but okay, if you say so. Yeah, we have been invited in, but Anastasia's at home, right? Yeah. Is that a no? That's a it's a like it's not a fiddle. Yeah, there's fiddles up there like piano. I see a balalaika.
I can't believe Anastasia is able to play all those instruments. She's so talented. What a magnificent instrument. It seems to have a life of its own. I can imagine it having a wise, graceful personality. What an interesting collection. You can see how much effort Anastasia puts into her work. I can't believe Anastasia is able to play all those instruments.
Okay.
She's so talented.
Okay. So not too much for us to do now. Yeah, I think there's a violin. I think our backstory is we played the fiddle when we were younger, but we haven't touched it in a long time.
This place sure looks grimy, but not without its own kind of charm.
Okay. Yeah, the vodka bar and then that path into, I guess, the forest are the only two places we haven't been yet.
The local vodka bar. You have to be quite drunk to dare to eat here, but then again, that's what this place is for.
Oh, now we're talking out loud.
The owners don't seem to be too concerned with hygiene.
You don't say.
The clientele doesn't seem to mind, though.
That is a very fancy-looking guy up there. He's dressed entirely too well, given the surroundings. Makes me a little suspicious.
What would you like?
Iskra. Oh, what can we, Oh! She sells dried fish, nutritious snack for both humans and animals.
Wait a second. I can sense he isn't human.
Was it the pale skin?
Could it be that a vampire is working here?
What can I do you for?
Okay. That was modern slang that kind of... It's a little bit of a clanger, I gotta say. It's jarring.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice that you are...
Really pale?
Not sure how to phrase it exactly.
Yeah, let's not just go talking about it out loud.
Yes, yes. I am what you think I am. Name's Yurgis.
Oh, good. Okay, we're on the same wavelength.
I'm Lisa.
Pleasure. If you're ever in need of Cabernet, let me know. It's actually affordable here, unlike that posh place Arbin runs.
Really? Okay, we're starting to flesh this thing out. Oh, cat. Interesting. We start out at 70 relations with the cat. So, wait, what? The cat is undead. Ha! Excuse? Okay, this just got way more interesting. Okay, we need an invitation to go back there.
Mademoiselle Morozova, what a pleasure to have you in my establishment.
Kirill. Okay, this guy knows our name, which means he is instantly suspect.
How do you know my name?
Let me just say I take pride in knowing my customers. So, what can I do for you today? Would you like a sweet pint of lager? Or the freshest Cabernet you've ever tasted? Perhaps a cheeky game of cards?
Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, again with the dried fish.
Yes?
So what's this about cards?
I'd like to play some cards.
Oh, 21. Okay. The game of 21 is similar to blackjack. One of the main differences is the scoring system. King 4, Queen 3, Jack 2, Ace 11. How is it possible for the cat to be undead? That is a very good question, and one I'm very eager to know. Okay, so the only thing that's worth 10 is a 10. Okay, so the object of the game is to get as close as possible to 21 without going over. Player goes first, dealer goes second. Players aren't allowed to stack more than 5 cards. Where you buy some dry fish to lower the game. Well, we actually got some fresh fish Vi, so I'm not sure if one would be more effective than the other. Oh, we're gambling. Okay, I have a 4. I have an 11. We can't go bust unless we get an ace. Okay, 19 I'll stand. Woo! Now it's twilight, so we have basically like we can use one more action point, and then we're on the clock before sunrise. I think I want to check out that little back road we saw. Yeah, we have let's see, where'd that go? Yeah. Oh no, it was a dried fish. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was a fresh fish, but no, everyone's just selling dried fish. Yeah, it's a healthy snack for humans and animals alike.
That's one messy path. I'd rather wait for it to be tidied up.
Oh, okay. We'll rip that then. Oh, now, we can't go... We gotta be in the town hall before midnight. The bookstore's locked. Evgeny's still at the salon. We can't talk to Arbin. I really don't feel like going gambling. Helga would agree. Well, I mean, I'm not. I mean, I don't disagree either. I mean, here there's a lot of like dried fish kind of snacks. They sell pretty well. I think what we can do. Let's go. Let's see. Check our quests. All right, so we've got to get into. We got to get into Anastasia and Evgeny's house. We might be able to do that tomorrow. So tomorrow we visit her at the school. The cat may be somewhere. We can ask the doctor how he was turned. We gotta visit Evgeny tomorrow, and we're gonna get the blood test results tomorrow. So maybe we can talk to the doctor tonight, and maybe do some reading. Yeah, I know. I'm already leaning into my min-maxing, and I know that's not always a good look. Oh wait. I forgot. What was it? Hussar said he likes to hang out on the roof of the church. Maybe we go check it out. Or we can go check out the ooh, there's a puzzle piece right there on top of the salon. And one right there. Oh, is there anywhere we can land? There we go. That was only an nice one thing. Well, no, we got plenty of yeah, because we're I think yeah, here we got a lot of I mean, we're right by the sea, so lots of seafood's a big thing here. So like I said, it only makes sense. Okay. So I think we... Right. Yeah, these will all... Yeah, those all use the other action point we have access to. We get a little lit, some music and art, some more history and politics. Now these are all worth +2. I don't know if they advance the clock more. Or if they're just worth more in general.
Lizaveta?
Okay, yes, we're tight now. So how were you turned exactly?
May I ask how you were turned?
As your sire, I do owe you my story, but I have to warn you, it's a rather gruesome one. Are you sure you'd like to hear it?
I mean, okay, it's... You know what? Yeah, go for it.
After my time in the Countess's basement, I don't think much could shock me.
Think harder, dear.
Well, if you must know. It was a feral that attacked me and my wife at the time, Clara. It struck our carriage one night as we were travelling through the woods, coming from a party.
A feral?
Oh, when a vampire consistently consumes excessive doses of blood, they may become addicted. Ooh. This often leads to bloodlust overcoming their existence. When this happens, the vampire stops caring about vampiric rules or decorum, and their only goal is to abate their raging hunger. These vampires are known as ferals within the community. Higher society laws on ferals vary from region to region, but they're often considered to be incurable by authorities and sentenced to death by sunrise.
A vampire that has been driven mad by their lust for blood.
I didn't realize such creatures existed outside of folklore.
They're a cautionary tale of what can happen to us if one overindulges for years on end.
Years, you say?
It all happened in the blink of an eye. As I recall, the vehicle turned over and we both tumbled to the dirt. He feasted on Clara first and bled her dry.
Damn. I mean, I go, and then? No, come on. Express some concern for his loss.
How horrible. I'm so sorry for your loss.
It's been some time now, so it doesn't hurt quite as much, but in any case, his appetite must have somewhat subsided. Still, it wasn't enough for the beast, so he sunk his teeth into my neck. Suddenly, a blind rage overcame me, and I bit off part of his ear.
Ooh, gave him the full Tyson.
Immortal being or not, I can tell you with certainty he didn't like it one bit.
I can imagine.
That must have snapped him out of his frenzy. He looked around as if just awoken, observed what he'd done, and rapidly retreated. Somehow I managed to get home by morning, but the nightmare didn't end that night.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, gosh darn it.
In order to turn a creature into a vampire, you must first drink their blood, and then have them drink yours.
Okay. Also, we need more literature points. Converting. To turn a human, a vampire first needs to feed on them, and then have the human drink their vampiric blood. Upon death, said human will turn into a vampire. Turning a human requires a license from higher society. Okay, so that's how the Countess allowed our turning to proceed. Those who unlawfully do it and are discovered are subject to severe punishment.
For me, it didn't happen on purpose, no. But nature never seems to care much about intent, does it?
Tragic, yet fascinating. So, what happened after you returned?
We'll talk more about this some other time, perhaps. There's much work we must attend to now.
Of course.
Okay, let's go cash this in. We got the bandages. So there's 5 coins for us. So we can do one more action point here, start sorting the medical records, or we can read. Oh yeah, we're actually full on friendly. I think we're tight with someone at least. But yeah, as Oliver did point out, it is odd that we can't just like take one of those books into our room and like read until dawn. But oh well. It's for a quest, and we're probably gonna need money. So you know what? Fine. Okay. Interesting that we're starting to smoke, but he's in his room. That's why he's not. Yeah, he's near his vessel, so he's fine. And the clock, does the clock progress here? You know what? I'm feeling bold. I'm feeling brave. Let's just do a quick look around to see if the cat's here. I do not see one. Yeah, it appears to be. Yeah, so because we became a full-on vampire, it's like so the doctor must have bit us and then had us drink his blood. Now that part got blocked out of our memory thanks to the death amnesia. Okay. So I think for the quest we have available to us, I think we got quite a bit done. So we need to, yeah, if we want to get access to Anastasia and Evgeny's house, we're going to have to go to the music school and then back to the salon. Still need to talk to Arbin, gotta find the cat, and we got to get the blood test results from the lab tomorrow. And we have 2 more days until we got to report back on the main quest line. I'm gonna go ahead and save now. Talking about what? Well, there's a thing. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here. So one common side effect is forgetting the circumstances of your own death. So now it might come back at some point, but so as far as we know, yeah, we know, at least we've been told, but it's not part of our memories, but we know that, or as far as we know, the doctor turned us, which is the reason we died, and then we came back a vampire. But then again, that's all coming from the doctor, and he would say that, wouldn't he? So let's see. Yeah, so tomorrow. Music school, salon, doctor's office.
Mama? What's wrong, Lisa? Why aren't you asleep? I can't. Would you sing me the lullaby, please? Oh, all right. Let me tuck you back in. Now close your eyes and listen.
They got Lisa's voice actress voicing both parts here, I think.
Hush now, the sun's gone to sleep. Close your eyes, rest now in peace. In the morn you'll awake and the darkness will flee, and the light will await you and me, await you and me. You sing so well, Mommy. Do you think I'll be able to sing like you when I grow up? You can do anything you put your mind to when you grow up. Anything at all.
Even become a bat?
Ooh, really? I hope everyone will like it when I sing too. Of course they will, my sunshine. Now, rest your little eyes.
Oh, hey, Andrea. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Good night, Mommy. Sweet dreams, my darling.
Lisa.
What? What's going on? Why is the window open?
Because you keep leaving it open? But how's things, Andrea? How's the, how did the crafting project with the pressed flowers go? Okay, someone at the window? Maybe. Oh, we can change clothes. I feel like that might be important. Let's look fancy just in case. Is it International Women's Day? Thank you. I completely missed that. Well, we can't interact with the doll. And if it's the doll, we wouldn't have to worry about the window. It's probably Hussar messing with us. Again. You're pleased that turned out nice. You'll probably crack it open and scan a picture to preserve it as yet. Yeah, that's probably for the best, just in case.
Your soul is mine.
Who is this? Where are you?
It's Hussar.
Ah! Damn candle.
I knew it. Oh, punk-ass bitch. Wait, I gotta waste time on this picture? Why? Oh, I also see we're halfway down on blood. So we definitely want to talk to Arb and see if we can get that free drink. But yeah, Andrew, we're doing the Vampire RPG Cabernet, and it's really cool so far. I'm liking it. It's very atmospheric. Yeah, we played the demo for it, I think, last month, 2 months ago, something like that. And yes, it is now out in full release. Oh, yeah, we gotta... I suppose I can't just leave, can I? No, I cannot. Alright, fine. Take a quarter of my night.
Hussar? What are you doing here?
I got you, didn't I?
Was this all a prank?
Yes! Yes, it is. That is the least stripper thing you've ever... Oh, Andrea. Andrea, I've been working in newsrooms for a couple decades now. That's not even in the team photo of the worst things I've ever said. Okay. Okay. Oh no! Remember, Arbin told us. Be honest. Okay, fine. You got me.
I truly am hilarious, aren't I?
Yes. Dead funny.
How did you manage to do all this?
Well, I already had your warm invitation, so I helped myself to your room. And then I turned invisible for a hilarious prank.
Hilarious!
Turn invisible. We can do that?
Invisibility is a common vampiric ability. Any vampire can turn invisible at will for a short period of time, provided they are not in a human's direct sight. Maintaining invisibility for longer periods can put incredible pressure on vampiric bodies and, in certain cases, may result in permanent death.
Uh-huh. Didn't I tell you?
No, you did not.
I think I'd remember it if you did.
Could have sworn I told you. Want to try it now? Just hold your breath and relax. It will come to you. There you go. Where's Lisa? I don't know.
You really can't see me?
I cannot. Otherwise, you wouldn't be invisible, would you?
I mean, he was invisible to us, so that would make sense.
Oh, now that I think about it, that could have been another hilarious jape. Lord only knows what you would be up to thinking you're invisible. What a missed opportunity.
I mean, come on.
Ah!
Now that's a funny jape.
That's just immature. Be careful with this ability. You can only stay invisible for so long before your power starts draining. You have to remember to take breaks in between.
Okay. Ooh. When Liza is invisible, she is capable of stealing from the town's citizens. To do so, hold left trigger while near the target of invisible, and then succeed in a timed shout. Oh, there's quick time events. Ugh. Remember, if Liza gets caught stealing, she'll be sent to jail, and even in cases of success, stealing will impact your morality. So yeah, we should stop that.
Now that we've all had our fun, how are things going with the happy couple?
Yeah, Goofy, we had to. Oh, I see. So there's the little silhouette in the bottom right fills up. Good to know.
I met Anastasia and got to know her a little bit.
She sounds like a nice broad. I thought you two might hit it off.
Okay, again with broad. Was that slang in wide use in 18th century Eastern Europe? I don't know.
Do you think this is who you will use to get the invitation?
Well, we're much better at music than literature, and Evgeny's a literature guy, so I'm gonna say yeah.
I don't see why not. We seem to get along.
Obviously, it doesn't really matter to the Countess who you choose as long as you get that invitation and those documents. On a personal note, though, it may not always be better to pick who you like more.
It's not a matter of liking, it's a matter of who's, who fits better with my particular skills. Because literature is not my thing.
How so?
When it comes to the hunt, it's those who you get close to that get hurt. Just something to consider.
You're gonna vote no on vote no on which one, Andrea? Sorry, I got caught up in the story. I missed chat. Wow, are the soldier boy showing his softer side?
Huh. Seems like you do have a sentimental side after all, don't you?
I just don't want to be the one who comforts you when your poor little heart is broken.
Don't worry, you won't.
Of course. That must be it.
Oh, broad. Yeah, it's mostly been good in terms of avoiding anachronisms, but Hussars used broad a couple times, and someone in the vodka bar said, "What can I do you for?" And it's like, just takes me out of it ever so slightly.
Anyhow, I suppose my job here is done.
Job? I'm sorry, do they pay you to play tricks on people?
I never thought about it this way. Maybe my line of work isn't so bad. Good luck with the invitation. I'll be rooting for you. Kind of.
Okay, yeah, so now we gotta get the objective. Is that on a timer too? Oh, marshmallows as candy. Okay, here's a question. What is the functional difference between marshmallows and, say, like those orange circus peanuts that no one likes? Ooh, okay. I think we're still on the clock for Friday. So, like, if circus peanuts are candy, could you argue that marshmallows are candy? And if not, what makes that separation? Okay, we're having an academic discussion about the definition of candy here. I like it. Okay, get the invitation, and then yes, we're definitely going to want to go visit Anastasia. Probably straight away. Oh, do I want? Yeah, ideally we would also. Oh, let's go save real
Too
quick.
bad I can't see my reflection in mirrors anymore. I wonder if I will one day forget my face.
Okay, I'll go and save over that. Excuse me. Marshmallows are edible and have use other than packing glass. It's the only good use for circus peanuts. I guess a potential counter argument would be like if marshmallows
I should
aren't.
remember to pick up Faina's results from the doctor's lab today, otherwise they may expire.
Yes, thank you. But it's like if marshmallows aren't if marshmallows are candy, does that make marshmallow fluff candy? Okay, we'll check the results first.
What should I work on today?
Check the results, please.
All right, let's take a look at the results. Huh. It appears she could have rheumatic fever. Rather unusual for her age.
Diagnose her issue. Okay. Oh, you have those marshmallow bananas. Marshmallow bananas. They don't sound familiar. Google says it's confectionery. Okay.
I should pay her a visit.
Provide treatment for her medical problem. By Saturday. Okay, so we could do that tomorrow if we needed to. Marshmallow fluff is a spread? Yeah, that makes sense. They look like the peanuts, but they're not gross. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not sure. Oh yeah, do we want to be walking around like this? Yeah, our literature and writing is absolutely pathetic, but everything else we're actually pretty good. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Okay, fine. We can wait a day. We gotta do 2 more of the records for the doctor. Gotta find the cat, talk to Arbin. But I think let's start with Anastasia. Oh, someone with me. Well, I mean, yeah, someone keeps making candy corn. Someone's got to like it. Or do they just collect all the uneaten candy corn every year, bring it to a central clearinghouse, wash it, and then redistribute it?
Don't you give up, Marusa. You're making great progress.
I still can't get through the etude. My fingers just slip as if the strings were covered with butter.
It's a hard piece. In a week, you'll go through it without even thinking, I promise. Practice makes perfect.
No. Perfect practice makes perfect.
Cheer up, sweetie. Go and get some fresh air. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Good night, Madam Skvortsova. Thank you. Evening.
Oh, are we supposed to tutor her in the fiddle? Do we remember how to play? I don't know. Anyway, that can go. She have any couple. Yeah, I haven't. I've been. I just avoid it just because I see some curious candy corn flavors, but none of them have ever convinced me to actually partake.
Tough lesson.
Marissa's such a talented student. She just doesn't have the same advantages some other children do. Only she had an instrument to practice at home. She'd probably be playing in a concert hall already.
Seems like that's something we might be able to do something about. Can I help?
Is there anything we can do to help?
You are such a kind soul, Lisa. I am actually trying to raise a little money for instruments for some of my students.
How much is a little?
I put a little something there whenever I can. But times haven't been exactly easy lately.
How much do you still need to collect for Marusa's violin?
Those aren't cheap. I think I can get her a decent one for 15 more coins. We'll get there at some point. I'm so happy you stopped by. So, how do you like it here?
Okay, so 15 coins. How many do we have? 23. Okay, so we could go play cards, get that easily.
It's such a cozy little place. I wish I could have went to a school like this when I was growing up.
You mentioned you used to play the violin yourself.
Yes, when I was younger, but that was all so long ago. I don't remember any of it.
Oh, I don't believe that for a second. I bet you were great too.
No, I really wasn't.
Well, we have the option to gamble, Goofy, and it's just like it's 21. It's not even blackjack.
I did always dream of learning to play the piano, though.
Is that a fact?
My mother used to be very good. I loved listening to her and imagining I'd play just as well. But then we ended up selling it, and it never came to be.
What a shame. Lisa, I have a wonderful idea. Why don't we fix this injustice? Let me give you a free lesson.
Oh no. This is, we're under pressure now. Do I have to learn how to play the piano on stream? Okay, we did save, so if we absolutely beef it, we can come back.
Sure, why not? That's very kind of you.
Where are we? Okay. Oh, 75. Oh, she got a purple swirly around her now. What does that mean? Huh. Oh, does that mean we can enchant her?
Come, take a seat. I'll show you how it's done.
I hope we don't do so poorly we ruin the relationship. We might need that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, see. Yeah, I've never. I mean, I played an instrument, but I never played the piano. See, B A E C B A E B A E B A G. Okay. See, B A E B A E C B A E B A E B A G. Okay. Now, do I have to do these in time? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Okay. Cross your fingers, chat. This could go poorly.
There you go. Slow and steady. You have the fingers of a true pianist. So long and thin.
Wait, was that it?
What did I say, huh? I knew it. I can see talent a mile away.
Okay. Well, honestly, that was it went better than that piano puzzle we had to do for Little Ghost Hunter. So I'll call that a win.
You're just a great teacher, that's all.
You must come back for more. We'll make you the next big thing. Just wait and see.
Ooh. Liza may now take music lessons with Anastasia. Press the correct piano keys to match the current notes and maintain the required success percentage to master the song. Anastasia's music school is open Wednesdays through Sundays. Okay, that must take time, though.
Thank you for the encouragement. You're quite a gifted teacher. Where did you learn to play?
Back in my hometown, where I lived before I met Evgeny, my husband. All I dreamt about was becoming a professional pianist. Write my own music.
Is that so?
I was doing rather well, too. Performing at decent venues, getting noticed. But then we moved here. It was supposed to help Evgeny's career, renew his creativity. That was, of course, before he...
Started drinking?
Never mind that. I am here now. And that's that.
Throwing away a promising career for a man. You hate to see it. Now, come on. We're besties. We're buds. We're enchantingly close. You can trust me.
What happened with Evgeny? You can trust me. I won't tell.
Thank you, Lisa. The truth is hardly a secret anyway. Evgeny started drinking soon after we moved to this godforsaken town.
Yeah, kind of figured.
I mean, he always drank. Ever since I met him, really. But then again, who doesn't around here? Besides, he's a poet, you know. Artistic nature, people said. Let him be.
Tried to call your dad, he didn't answer? Well, perchance might he be busy? Might he be doing a thing other than waiting by the phone?
But it has been getting worse and worse. Now every other night he isn't home.
Okay, so if we tell him about our father, I feel like that might concern her. Or we can say, yeah, it'll get better. No, let's express concern for her husband. Let's not be glib.
I don't know if it helps, but my father is a drunk. He started when my brother and I were very young, and it hasn't been easy for us. If you need help or a shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you.
What could he be doing that's more important than you? Well, that might be a question to ask yourself, Goofy.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I'll make sure to remember. It's getting late. I shouldn't keep you any longer. Besides, you've heard enough from me for weeks to come.
Oh, don't be silly. Would you like me to walk you home again?
Not today, thank you. I am not quite ready to come back yet. I think I will just practice here a little more.
Of course. I'll give you some privacy.
Lisa, before you go, would you please come over for dinner sometime?
Oh.
I'd love to chat some more. Besides, it would be nice to get you acquainted with my husband.
Well, we've met, just not very closely.
It would be my absolute pleasure. I'll make sure to drop by.
Delightful. Stop by our house anytime. If you see the light, it means we're home. I'll make sure to cook us something nice. Good night, Lisa.
Good night.
Oh, now we are max relationship. We are full on friendly, not hostile. So does that? So what does that mean? Okay. Receive an invitation. Did I not just do that?
Well, the invitation is received. For better or for worse.
Hello.
Okay, there's another person walking around with a red armband.
Hello.
You just said that. Okay, Okay, here's what I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna say because I feel like this is the point when things could go aggressively poorly. We're gonna drop a quick safety save. We'll head to the other side of the village. And then we'll see about the invitation. We should also check the city hall because it was locked the last time we tried to go in because it was too late. Yeah, maybe we'll check the city hall and then we'll head to their place because presumably Evgeny is still at the salon. So turn the well, we would have to get the Countess's approval if we want to turn him legally. Now we could also just drain him. Drink him dry and then free Anastasia from this anchor, but she might not appreciate that.
I think there are only a few dozen of these left in the world. Can't believe they have such a collection here.
Oh, okay, we've seen this picture before.
Town's founding merchants. Those faces look familiar. Have I seen them somewhere before?
Twice. Hey, Brady B, good to see you. Yeah, this is Cabernet. It's we played the demo for it a little while back. A little vampire RPG set in Eastern Europe in the 18th century, and it is now out in full release. So we're giving it a look, and it's pretty neat so far. I like it. Oh yeah, and just a note in general, if you're ever curious about what game we're playing, I make sure to update the exclamation point "what game" command. So you'll always be able to get a quick description and a link to the Steam page if it interests you.
Of course. The painting in the Countess's basement. Could it be?
Hello, guy who definitely does not look just like Trofim. Okay, yeah, but
Say what you want about bureaucrats, but the workers here do seem quite organized.
feels like damning with faint praise, but all right. Oh yeah, Yes, it's actually more like the like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. You're just keeping humanity so you don't you don't frenzy and become like a feral beast. Here, like you can do both actually. It's not a sliding scale between humanity and not human. You pick up humanity points. There's also nihilism, and they each unlock different actions or dialogue options. You can see we have been leaning rather hard into the goody two shoes approach. Just it's it's kind of at least like the first time through a game. That's the way I kind of prefer to do it.
Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare.
And not showing up in Mount Olympus.
Intimidating, but stunning nonetheless.
Okay, can I just get past you here? Apparently I cannot. So are we just not doing anything here?
I think there are only a few dozen.
Okay, yeah, you said that already.
It looks authentic. Unbelievable. Was this shipped here all the way from Greece? The craftsmanship is stunning. I wonder how they managed to acquire it.
Money, most likely. Okay, is there literally no one here I can talk to? Okay, well, this is just a massive waste of time. Most games, Evil Path, yeah, it is. They do seem like a lot of the just like the you know, the whole Dark Urge thing. And like there is maybe there's like some entertainment, like some cathartic release there, just like following your id and nothing else. But it very rarely is it actually like rewarding. At least based on the games I've played. Again, maybe I'm not playing the right games. That's always a possibility.
Locked.
Nope, bookstore still locked. All right.
The lights are off outside. It's too early for Evgeny and Anastasia to sleep. They must be out.
So that means we should be able to get in.
It's dark inside. Both Evgeny and Anastasia must be out.
Well, first, let's anything interesting on the roof here or here, because they have been hiding stuff. Kitty! Also, puzzle piece, but more importantly, Kitty! I found you! Oh yeah, and if people didn't see earlier, this is no ordinary cat. This is an undead cat. Now, why is it that way? I have no idea. Hopefully, we're about to find out. Even when you follow your evil path, yeah, it does. It's like, yeah, the kill, steal, destroy. I mean, sure, and that's part of the reason why Cyberpunk was such a breath of fresh air. Like, it was still like a dystopian kind of setting, but the writing gave it enough personality and like emotional heft to where one you could be persuaded to the good path, but also it had consequences. Okay, but more importantly, Kitty. Hello, Vampire Kitty.
Hello there. You're Faina's friend, aren't you?
You can pet the cat. Now we're going to name the cat.
Maybe I should give you a name. Who do you look like most, huh?
Garfield. Heathcliff? Pumpkin, Augustus, or Ghost? Okay, let's be nice. Let's be respectful. This is an undead cat, after all. We shall call it Augustus. Not Augustus Gloop.
I think Augustus suits you rather well.
See? The cat approves.
You like that, don't you? In that case, pleased to make your acquaintance, Augustus.
We are friend with undead cat. We will, of course, pet the kitty. Cat may remember this in future.
You're a pretty one, aren't you, Augustus?
A achievement, pet the cat. 10 out of 10, game of the year. Okay. Okay. I worry we might overdo it if we pet the kitty again.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
Okay. Alas, on to business.
That's Evgeny and Savelli in the Skortsov family photo. They seem close.
Okay, so we're looking for documents here. And we gotta make it happen before anyone gets home.
There's last month's newspaper stored in here.
Okay, here we go. July 2nd, the town will be delighted to welcome Savelli Skortsov, yes, Skvortsov, as the new mayor. Savelli shared with our reporters that he will spare no expense and leave no stone unturned in fighting corruption, which means he's definitely corrupt. His other immediate goals including supporting honest local businesses and bringing much-needed stability to the city. On May 17th, the former mayor Valentin Skorupov was apprehended by police. He awaits trial for unlawful usage of his influence and embezzlement of city funds.
Peculiar. Locked.
Let's not go downstairs just yet. Now we do have the ability to go invisible, but we can't do it for a long time without hurting ourselves.
What's this for? I bet it will come in handy.
Small key that lies on the Skvortsov's bedroom. Okay.
Huh. With a house like this, I imagined Anastasia owning a larger dress collection.
Well, she did say they don't have a lot of money.
Although she certainly has good taste. One of the outfits here is just stunning.
Oh. No, come on. Come on. First off, we have money. Second, she's our girl. Be cool. Okay, so why is it showing us our stuff, though? Or is that where that would have shown up if we had chosen to steal from our biggest, bestest friend?
Some dusty sheet music.
How's that? Hey, Brady B, thank you so much for the resub for for those 3 months. Maybe we're stealing the dress to sniff it. Well, we are a vampire, Brady B. We're not that kind of vampire. I think. I'm pretty sure. The amount of horn has been pretty minimal so far.
Looks like Anastasia was working really hard on those. Until she wasn't.
Can I open the window?
Some dusty sheet.
Okay, we did that.
Glinka, Chopin, Bach. She really does have wonderful taste in music. Must have been next to impossible to get these cylinders.
No. But thanks a lot for that, Brittany. I appreciate that. Robert, are you? Oh, right, yeah. That reminds me. I need to look into getting some more sub badges. We've been going longer than I had sub badges initially for the channel.
People don't always smile for these pictures, but not these two. They must have been happy at the time.
Well, that was before she threw away her future and her success in her dream job to bring her drunk poet husband here for reasons.
I'm quite certain that the envelope is hidden somewhere upstairs.
Oh, are you now? Oh, locked.
So that's what this key is for. This must be Evgeny's study. Honestly, it looks exactly how I imagined it.
Yeah, that looks like an artist's study.
A lot of thrown away scribbles. Must be Evgeny's poetry drafts.
Lit 10? No.
Author's copies of Evgeny's poetry book, Dead Winter.
Probably a lot of them.
Maybe I should give it a read at some point.
You know what? He'd probably take it as a compliment.
Evgeny has enough of those anyway. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
You want? Well, I mean, it's not a question of wants. It's a question of we went hard in everything but literature and writing, Ready B. So we don't have the stats.
This must be the result of some recent creative struggles.
What the hell? I swear I locked it.
They're back, and sounds like they're coming here.
And how much exactly do you owe them?
Okay, so we got to watch on the bottom right as that fills.
I owe what I owe. No need to go into details.
Okay, he's been drinking again. You can tell by the floating text.
Funny. And I'd say it's prime time we get into them. We are broke, Evgeny. We can't afford these habits any longer.
Thanks to Uncle, we live in a grand house for pennies.
For now.
We'll get by, Anastasia.
I don't want to get by, Evgeny. I want a normal life with a normal husband.
Then why'd you marry him?
I meant...
That's it. I don't want to hear another word of this.
Have you been drinking again?
Did you not notice?
No.
Don't lie to me, Evgeny. You're drunk. Every day this week you have been drinking.
I am not drunk. I just had one glass. That's it. I can't take another minute of this hysteria.
Where are you going? Don't you dare go on another bender.
Okay, waiting patiently.
I feel so weak all of a sudden. And hungry.
Okay, well, before we go feed...
These are Evgeny's personal letters.
Okay, we're not nihilistic enough.
I shouldn't be reading other people's private mail.
We don't take any debuff for that.
A secret panel under the floorboard. Clever. There's an envelope with a City Hall seal. This must be what the Countess is looking for.
Okay, The envelope Liza was asked to retrieve by the Countess from the Skvortsov's house.
Hold on a second. What's this? 50 coins. Now, that's a lot of money.
Okay. We got 5 points. You get 5 points to spend every time you level up. And I feel like it's a good idea to spend them like right away in case we don't get surprised by unexpected skill checks. Now, if we put everything into literature and writing, it won't get us any meaningful checks. But still, I think we probably don't want to leave it like behind the whole time. So also I noticed the screen is tilting again like it did. Yeah, right in the introductory segment when we were completely tapped out. So maybe we put 3 points into lit. We'll put 2 into history and politics. So it'll be 12 like music and science when we switch away from our dress buff. Yeah, we'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can't reassign anytime. We can't like respec. Once we accept changes, those are locked in. Okay, feed on Evgeny. Read the documents. Deliver the envelope to Hussar. Fit. Oh, but if we take the money, they're probably going to get kicked out of their house. They don't have shit as it is. Okay, yeah, turning down. We don't even know how many coins. You have 5 coins in the prologue. That was easy. 50. That is a lot of money. So it's probably a lot of money designed to make this choice difficult. You know what? We're leaving it. So we have the envelope. We have the envelope. Oh, we can use too. Hang on. Okay, so we can use that, but can't use the dried fish. It said read the documents.
What could possibly be inside this envelope that's so important?
You know what? I think we're meant to know. I know we're being a goody two shoes, but something's up. Break the seal.
Oh, I'll just give it one glimpse. No one's going to notice. Nothing ventured. Documents, receipts, shipment orders. A lot of these seem to be for some sort of construction. The language is really dry. It's hard to make sense of any of this. Savelli did plan on supporting businesses though, so not too surprising. Still, not sure what all the fuss is about. Maybe I shouldn't have risked opening the envelope after all.
Ooh, we're actually short on science. Oh, that hurts. So we've been... Yeah, we could have got that.
It seems, among other things, Savelli recently purchased some heavy machinery and rented large storage spaces. Can't quite understand from this what they were buying. Documents, receipts. A lot of these seem to be for some sort.
I think we're missing something important. Maybe when we get a drink, we'll, our head will be a little clearer. Okay, can we become invisible? Okay, we still can. So, should we do that now? Yeah, just we'll safety invisible. And a good thing we did.
I'm starving. I can't delay this any longer. If I don't eat now, I just know I will die. Such a big table for such a small family.
Probably wasn't for them.
Must be lonely.
Okay, so we can leave out that
We had a samovar just like this in my old home. How I miss having evening tea with Kolya.
Yeah, we can
I
leave
wonder how he is.
leave out that side door if we need to. And we'll probably need to.
Such a big... The garden outside is gorgeous. I'd never leave it if I lived here.
Oh. The number only inappropriate spots. The vampiric power indicator is the when the environment is safe to practice. Well, who's looking at us? Not a good time to use vampiric powers. Oh, maybe he's out in the garden.
There she is. Her skin looks so beautiful in the moonlight.
Okay. Well, okay. I don't love this. We're going to make sure we don't drain her, but we did say that we need to have a relationship with someone to feed on them and to not hypnotize, but like to dazzle them, to put them in a suggestive state.
I can smell her flesh from all the way over here. I need to taste her. I need to feed. I think I know what I need to do. Should I come over?
Yeah, first off, loot.
Anastasia?
Lisa? You scared me. What are you doing here?
The door was open, so I took advantage of the invitation. Hope that's all right.
Yes, of course. In fact, I'm glad you're here. Lisa, this is a nightmare.
What is it?
It's Evgeny. I've begged him to stop, but every time it's the same.
Okay, so maybe, okay, maybe we go hard on literature to get in with Evgeny. We get him to be hypnotizable. We tell him to knock it off with the drinking.
Every week is the same. Every night when he is out, I pray that he will come back sober. I am so tired I want to forget about all this. Just for a moment. And after all I've seen, vodka is not the answer for me.
Good call.
Maybe there's something I can do to help you tune it all out a little.
What is it?
It might sound silly, but there is this song my mother used to sing me sometimes. I remember how much it used to help me with similar thoughts. Let me sing it for you.
Please.
Oh, I hope I'm not supposed to remember it. This is going to go poorly. Oh, good. Okay. We're going to enchant. Make an ally tranquil. She is very much an ally.
Hush, love, the sun's gone to sleep. Close your eyes, rest now in peace. In the morn you'll awake and the darkness will flee, and the light will await you and me, await you and me.
Okay. A little bit more involved than whistling.
Anastasia? No response. Did I just enchant her?
Enchant. That's the word that wasn't coming to me.
Truthfully, I meant no harm, but I sense my time is running out.
That's a funeral song. Well, we're a vampire, so it kind of makes sense.
I have to use this opportunity. I'm sorry.
Okay. Every vampire must find a way to replenish their blood level before it is depleted or face permanent death. To feed on that human, you must first befriend them, then enchant them in a private area. Next, you must approach them in your vampire form and press left mouse button once you see the feeding icon. Okay, time to bust out the fangs. Okay, hold left mouse button to feed. Amounts of blood you can drink before killing them will vary depending on the person and the status of their health. Press right button to release.
Dear Lord. Lisa? Is that you? What have you done to my wife?
That's not how this was supposed to go.
What do you think you're doing, wench? You must be insane. Help! Somebody help! There is a deranged woman in my garden.
I'm not a petty man, but I think it's safe to say you owe me one.
So, what you doing here?
Hussar? What are you doing here?
I knew you were going here tonight, and I thought I should stay close in case of, well, something like this. Lo and behold, I heard all the commotion from the garden and swooped in.
Well, he must be close with Evgeny if he came in like that, and able to enchant him.
Don't you need an invitation to come here?
We're outdoors.
Only inside the house. Gardens don't count. People have this weird notion that they can own the land itself. I guess nature doesn't feel that way.
I was trying to use enchantment, but it didn't work.
Because we're not friends.
They must not have liked you enough for you to charm them.
How were you able to do it then? Do you know them well?
Not particularly, but the more experienced you become, the less effort it takes to charm someone. Some of the elders can even do it to complete strangers.
What do I do now?
Relax. First thing you do is hand over what you found in the house. I trust that you have something for me.
Okay, we have an ability check. But do we want to use it? Okay, I'm wondering why we would lie. But then again, if the game's going to give it to us, why would we not use it? Also, if we use it, we get XP.
I looked all over the house, but there was nothing of interest.
Are you certain? Countess's intel is barely ever wrong.
Unless she is interested in bad poems and music sheets, I have nothing to report.
Whether it's true or not, I should warn you, it probably doesn't bode well with your reputation in higher society. I think it's safe to say this puts you on thin ice with the Countess.
Hey, don't kill the messenger.
Your friend here will wake up soon. He won't have any memory of what happened in the last few minutes, but he won't feel good about you, I can tell you that much. He will, of course, immediately go check on his wife, who should be back at it in a few days. Needless to say, if I were you, I'd let the doctor handle that one. I'm sure he will just blame it all on snakes as usual.
Right, the snake bites.
I should go warn him.
That might be a good idea. Best to be done with this dreary business before sunrise. Oh, and if you ever get so ravenous again, might I suggest hunting rabbits in the forests and fields instead? Might not be the most nutritious nor pleasant of business, since you won't be able to enchant them. However, it'll work as a last resort if you haven't managed to enchant a human under more private circumstances than tonight. I should get going too. Must have been a hell of a week, huh? Hang in there, sister. It gets easier.
Thank you, Hussar.
Good night, Lisa. Not a day without drama.
I should get out of here before it's too late. Time to head home.
Well, it's only twilight. Let's see, how bad was it? Well, he's only neutral. Now, that might get worse over time, but that's not too bad. Okay, we lost 20 points with Anastasia, but she's still friendly. We probably don't want to tap that again. Okay, we're cold with the Countess. That's unfortunate. And neutral with Hussar. Well, they're just going to have to deal with it. Hang in there, sister. Yeah, well, yeah, that it's unfortunate. See, anything else we can do? We got to return home. We could go visit Arbon. She should be available.
Hello, Lisa.
Have you seen Evgeny tonight?
I'm afraid I have.
Did something happen? Is he all right?
Nothing out of the ordinary, sadly. He got too drunk, and I refused to serve him, so he left.
Okay, that might have been good to know.
Oh, do you think he went home?
I mean, we're pretty sure we know he went home.
I'd say chances of that are slim to none.
Does this kind of thing happen often?
It's not getting better, I can tell you that.
Where do you think he went?
I'm willing to bet that he's at that vodka bar on the other side of town. Real nasty place. And I'm not just saying that because they're my competition.
Thank you. I'll take a look there.
Hey, it's none of my business, of course. But I wouldn't drink their Cabernet if I were you. Just a friendly piece of advice.
Understood. Thank you, Arbon. That was very helpful.
Farewell.
I was gonna say we're still owed that free drink, but obviously we're not really in the market for that. Now, why? Why can we do? Well, I guess it must be a separate quest to the main line and to the to Anastasia's. Okay, those people are just there. All right. Well, the night was unfortunate to say the least.
Booze here smells just like surgical spirit.
Yeah, lots of people in matching outfits, armbands. I don't know that I like this.
Greetings.
Okay, well he wants to gamba too.
Good evening.
What can I get for you?
Do we just drink and gamble here? Apparently.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I do for you? Enjoy the night.
Check vodka bar. And, like, do what?
What would you like?
Or maybe we have to hear him do his new poem.
Nobody must have tidied up this place since, well, ever by the looks of it.
Okay. I'm not sure there's much progress to be made here, so I think we'll head back. Probably talk to the doctor, warn him about incoming. And maybe we'll do some medical records to round out the night, because I think we have one more action point. Oh, we're locked into doing this.
Evening, Doctor. Are you all right? You don't look so well.
Yes, yes. Would you like some tea?
I wouldn't want to bother you.
Come. It's still hot.
All right.
I'd offer you some sushki and candy, but to eat solid food in our condition, you'd need a special pill.
Okay, dang it, that's 2 science checks we've missed.
What kind of a pill?
Given we are technically dead, among a host of other physiological changes, we lack the correct enzymes to process regular food. That means we require some medical assistance to do it. So, how did you enjoy your first week as a parasite?
Excuse me?
Well, by the blush on your face, I assumed you'd fed on your first victim, have you not?
And I loved it. No, come on. It's obvious.
I did. Tonight I fed on my first victim.
Honestly, this is nothing to be ashamed of. It's just what we are. We are forced by nature to survive by leeching on the weak and vulnerable. The sooner you accept it, the better. I learned it the hard way myself.
I feel a flashback coming on. Yeah, it's not that simple.
It's not that simple. I didn't choose this life myself, you know.
You chose it for me.
That's true, although neither did tapeworms and leeches. They are simply the way they are. Not only that, but unlike all the other parasites of the world, we don't even have the common decency to die. At least they decompose and give back to Earth in a circle of life, but we live forever. We are the ultimate parasite.
Let's say that's true. There isn't all that much you and I can do about it, is there?
That's where you're wrong, Lisa. We can still contribute to this world with our minds. We can still help science. We can do some real good here, Lisa. Trust me. That's why I converted you. This is why you are here. These must be your friends. Go and have some rest. And don't worry. I'll take care of everything.
Thank you, Doctor. Good luck.
It's all going to work itself out.
I mean,
it's been a long night. I should get some rest.
I was going to do some paperwork, but apparently I'm not allowed. Oh, good, we can read. Well, we need... Let's see, is there a difference? Yeah, they both give... Yeah, they both give the same... Oh, does it advance time twice as much? I don't actually know. Well, you know what? Let's try it. If it does, and we end up frying, well, we earned it. So we'll read a chapter of Evgeny Onegin. We'll get our literature. Oh, it takes 2 sessions. Okay. Okay, so we'll settle for 1. There, we'll make use of that at least. And let's go ahead and flip now. We'll get a +3 to our literature, so now, well, we're at least at a 9. And that was chapter 2. Oh, I should have saved.
Lisa?
Okay, 6 years
Lisa?
earlier.
Are you all right?
In our house. That sounded more like crying
yes,
than retching.
Father. Sorry, Father. I'm all better now.
What? It said I... Oh, so that's what the... Okay, this is all fucked. Hang on. Where does this autosave? Okay. You know what? Let's leave that there. I feel like there's going to be a whole thing. Also, it's 1:30 in the morning. Okay, so 2 chapters in. I'm glad we came back to this. It is really interesting. So it's very atmospheric. Hints of darker dealings, of course. I do appreciate that there's a it is very much a choices matter game, and we're finding that out the hard way. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it there. It's our usual ending time anyway. Yeah, do you get money to go to the north of Spain? Well, either way, have fun, and make sure Dad's money is well spent. Yeah, folks, we're gonna leave it there. Appreciate you all. Thank you to Brady B for the resub. Oh, and also thank you to Sarah Kate for the follow in between streams. But let's round things out as we always do by finding someone to raid. Pass y'all on to someone else. More of this tomorrow. I'm having enough fun with it, despite my apparent missteps, that I'm willing to stick with it. Oh, there actually is one other person playing this game, which is a rare feeling for me. Well, let's see. Is there anyone I follow? Let's see. We got some Long Dark. Bash is doing his animal fat only interloper still. Oh, someone's playing Lost but Found. That's brave. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me have a look at this person who's playing Cabernet. We don't make a habit of rating, randos feels, needlessly dismissive, but we don't usually raid strangers. But you know what? Let's push the boat out. And if you don't want to stick around after, that's totally fine. But if you would, just join me. We're gonna go raid. Call this person Nuri M. They appear to be streaming in English, which helps a lot. So, but they're playing Cabernet as well. So if you can, please stick around for the raid. Show them some love. And yeah, we'll be back with more tomorrow. So thanks to everyone for hanging out. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.